I place this class of market lambs 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, unless you were an agricultural student or an ag teacher, you might have been entirely confused by that sentence. It just so happens that it's part of a particular type of speech and part of a certain competition. It's used in livestock judging. This is the type of competition that can start at a young age and can turn into a career for some. Now, you may be asking, what even is livestock judging? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like, livestock and judging. It's a competition where people from kids to adults go around to each pen filled with animals, also known as classes, and rank the animals in that pen from best to worst. Whether it be a pen full of pigs, cows, goats, or even sheep. When looking in the pens, you should notice that each animal is numbered, whether it be painted on with animal safe paint, or a loose necklace with a number around their neck. This is how you will decipher which animal is which and help keep track of them when ranking them. You then have to rank them on certain features, such as muscle and weight. This is most important when judging market animals, as their sole purpose is for meat. However, for breeding animals, you should still keep muscle and weight in mind, but femininity comes to take more of an important role. Femininity includes balance when walking, the size of their frame, and other structural corrections that are needed. This is because you don't want a small, skinny animal trying to carry a baby, as it would put too much strain on baby and the mother. Next, after ranking the animals, you will write down on a notebook or a piece of paper like this one. As you can see, the paper should be divided into 3 to 5 rows, depending on the person's preference. As I got older and more into judging, I preferred the 5, as I found it easier to calculate my score or grade for the classes. After making the row, the next step is to number your paper from 1 to however many classes you have. Most competitions only go to about 10 classes. All of this on the paper is usually pre-made by the person judging before the competition. This is to help save time during the contest, because each class you will come to will be timed. The group you may be put into will all get the same amount of time. This time usually is around 10 minutes. But every class, no matter the type of animal or the amount of animals in it, will still get the same amount of time. After you have completed judging, the classes you are then broken into again and will begin to do what is known as oral reasons. Most of the time you will be giving 3 sets of speeches, or 3 sets of reasons. Part of those reasons contain what I said in the beginning. This is where you will remember how you placed a certain class and then tell the judge why you did so. In this portion of the contest, you are graded on a scale from 1 to 50, 50 being the perfect score. Most people who are proficient at judging get scores between 40 and 50. However, if you judge the class wrong, you have a greater chance of getting a score in the 30s. After giving all of your sets of reasons, you are then free to go back to your peers and your ag teachers. However, most people stay and wait for the official scores or the correct rankings to be read aloud. Again, you will be getting a score between 1 and 50 on each class, and if you had a good day, meaning if the contestant got mostly high 40s and 50s, they stay and wait for the contest to be over and wait for the awards to begin. This usually happens 2 to 3 hours after the contest is over. This way the judges have time to grade your score and determine who wins. One bonus that comes with the timely gap is it gives you time to go eat lunch and spend quality time with your peers. After, you go back to the barn, hope you win the trophy, and take it back home with pride.